Hello guys, I'm Duchess. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial, we are going to be shooting on this UI. The name is PayLeave. It's just a basic UI on how to use QR code to scan and pay for items. We're only going to be shooting the landing page. We're going to be using React and Tailwind CSS. So guys, head over to tailwindcss.com/docs/installation. Click on framework guides, scroll down and create React app. Here you're going to see the instructions on how to create and set up Tailwind CSS in your project. So you first copy this line if you have not yet created a folder and head over to your VS Studio, paste and click enter. So guys, I already have everything installed. We head over back to TailwindCSS docs and we're already in the project. If you are not in your project, you just say cd my project. You're going to copy this next line to install TailwindCSS. So that's installed. We head over back here and say npx init. This is going to create a folder for TailwindCSS config. We head over to the config and paste this on our browser. This next line of codes, we're going to replace this with the config. We head over back to the browser. We copy this line of code, head over to our CSS folder in our src, and replace. We head over back to Chrome. Copy this line, go to our app.css, app.js, replace. This is to test if the TailwindCSS is properly installed. It's just like a heading that says hello world, text is 3L, font is bold, and it's underlined. We go back to the browser and say npm run start. Come to this terminal, clear it, npm run start. So they say they have an issue with the web vitals, probably this one. We're gonna remove this because we're not needing them. We delete web vitals. We delete app.test.js. We delete app.css. We delete setup test. And sometimes I like to delete this logo, but I just think I'll leave it here. In our index.jsx, we're gonna remove this because we don't need it anymore. We head back to our browser to check, and there you go, it's working. Now let's start with the code. We are done setting everything up. Let's clear here. Since this is only going to be the landing page we're creating, I don't think there's need for us to download the React router. I would like us to download React icons, and probably if there's any other dependencies we're supposed to download along the way, we're gonna install them as well. So you say npm I React icons. This is what I like to use for my icons. I do prefer using React icons than any other one. So in our SRC, we're gonna create a folder for pages. Even if it's one page, we're gonna be making use of. I'm gonna name it landing page.jss. Then you say arrow AFCE, React arrow function export component. If you don't know how to do this, it's an extension ES7 React Native snippets. It's very easy to use. You just say RAFCE, it just pops up, you click and voila, it's done. So this is going to be for our landing page. Now app.js, we're going to remove all this. We're going to be having a div here that's going to house the landing page. So in our SRC, we would like to have a components folder. This components folder is going to have like all the components we're going to be using. We're also gonna have an assets folder for all the we're gonna have an assets folder for all these photos in this website, like this picture in the background, this all this just gonna be in the GitHub. So you're gonna head over to github.com/Ohene. That's my GitHub. You can follow me and you can also start my repository. The repo link, it's gonna be in the description below. We just want to download the assets file. So how I download my assets folder, I go to this website for Git folder download. I don't really know the name, but I've used it before. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's this one. We go over to download-directory.github.io. You just paste the GitHub link. Make sure you're in the particular folder you want. Like now, I want to download this assets and I'm in the assets folder. You just click enter and it's gonna start downloading. So it's downloading the 20 files already. It's zipping it up. So it's finished downloading. Oh my god, 39 MB. That is very large. I don't know why it's gonna be that large, but that's very large for an assets folder. I'm gonna make sure that the images that will be there, it's gonna be very small. It's actually 41 MB. So I'm gonna double click it to unzip. And it's extracting it. I'll make sure that the images are quite small by the time I upload this video, so that you don't have to download something this huge. So us actually making it huge is this card. Oh, this card is making it huge. Okay, the card is kind of making it huge. I'll make sure I work on it, or perhaps just change this card so that it's not gonna be this huge. So guys, I've successfully added the images to my assets folder. Let's just start styling this website. Let's create a folder for hero. Here we're gonna have two files. First one is header.css, and the second one is hero text.jsx. Say RAFCE. RAFCE. In this component, we're going to create another folder. This is landing page. .jsx. We're going to create a file for hero. Then in the hero file, we're going to say RAFCE. Here we want to import the header. We also want to import the hero text. Okay. So it's on the landing page. We need to put this hero in the landing page. So here we're gonna import the hero. Let's check it out. Hero is not important, so we import the hero. Check it out. Hero is not defined. So here you can see the header and hero text. All we're trying to create is this view. This view is the hero. We're trying to create this header and also this part of it. Now that we're done, we're gonna go back to header. In our header, we would like to have a div in the header. In this div, we're gonna have an image. We're gonna have src. Also gonna have alt and a class name. Here we want to name it logo. You go up here and we want to import the logo from the assets. So you say import logo from, say dot slash over to the asset slash logo to the SVG. Then beneath here we want to have a h1. This h1 say PayLeave. We don't necessarily see this logo because the logo is white and this background is white, but it's kind of here already. Let's just give this a temporal BG of blue 600 so we could kind of see what we're doing. There you go, you can see the logo. We would like to style this image, we're gonna give it a W of feet. For the H1, we're gonna give it a class of text, white. Text is going to be 3XL. Font is semi-bold. We're gonna have another div, and this div is gonna have button, and have two buttons actually. The first one is gonna say drawing waiting list. The second one is saying become a merchant. So this button is going to have a class. Of P2, PX4, font is medium, text is XL, rounded is MD, text is white. PG is a hex color. Capital FF70 FF7F00, which is kind of like a burnt orange. Copy this, paste this down here. This is gonna have a BG of white, caps lock, and the text is gonna have a hex color as well. Here you say 141414. Let's check the browser. Okay, so this is how our buttons look like. For this big div, it's gonna be flex. Specify between. Specify between is gonna make them have equal space at both ends. Items center is going to center it vertically, make them appear in the center. W is going to be full. W falls to give it a full weight. Padding Y is 5. I'm going to give this like a padding in the y-axis of 5 each. Then the padding in the x is 5 as well. So I should just give it a P5 instead of giving it a padding Y5, padding X5. This way both of them is going to just have 5 here and 5 here. Above the median, padding X is going to be 20. I want to give this div some flex and a gap of 3. Okay, it's on one line and has a gap of 3. Let's paste these buttons, they are too near each other. So say class, say hidden for small screen. Above toggle small screen, which is the large screen is flex, and a gap of 5. There you go. We want to create like this drop down section for the sidebar. If you check the main app we're trying to replicate on the mobile view, it has this pretty sidebar that we want. So let's go to an app and replicate that immediately. Below here it's going to say function drop down sidebar. You're gonna have a state that opens and closes the sidebar. So you see is open, this is comma close, and set is open. This is going to be your state, and it's going to have an initial state of false. I just imported my use states from React. You also have a function to toggle it. The name of the function is going to be toggle, and yeah, this is what it's going to do. This is going to set the hamburger menu open and close. If it's closed, it's going to open. If it's open, it's going to close when clicking. So it just does both things. It opens and closes the menu. Let's go back to the code. Here we want to return something. Return a div. This div, you're gonna have another div inside. This div is gonna have an onClick to handle the toggle. So this onClick is gonna say toggle drop down. It's also gonna have a class relative. In here, we want to create a state and say if it's not open. Checking if it's not open, it should have this image of a sidebar. We're gonna have this image from the assets. So this one I'm gonna say menu bar. Just call it the menu bar or something. For the ALT, I'm gonna just say menu bar. I'm making a mistake. This is supposed to be inside here. Class name of weight 6. So if the sidebar is not open, it's going to show this. Else, if it's open, it's going to show var times. You're going to download that from React. You also want to import we're also going to import the menu bars. I think that's what we call it here. Menu bar. The assets. And the name is bar icon and switching. We're going to check what we've done now. So it's not going to be here because we have not yet added it to this header. So let's add it to the header. Say div. Then bring in the drop down sidebar. Go back and check. Here it is. When you click it, it's going to show the start time. So you want to give this a color and perhaps a weight. So the start time, so you can actually style rear icons. You're going to give it text of red 500. You also want to give it the text size of 2XL. Let's give it a text of white, a basic text of white. Then when we hover on it, it's going to give us this red text, meaning we want to close whatever is open. You see. Cool. So I think we need to hide this. This is not supposed to be showing in the screen. So how we can hide this is this place. We gonna say flex bar above the medium screen is gonna be hidden. Come back and check if it's hidden, and there you go. You cannot see it. We want to add the navbar. We want to add the navbar. We just have like 3 navbar here. One is for the home, about, and we also have one for mission. So let's see. Here it is. Here, say home, about, mission. I also like to have some like tiles here that we're gonna be using to navigate. Causes, say paste, causes, paste. Yeah, we're just gonna be using the basic hash, or some people call it pound, symbol to it. Here you say home. Here you say about. Here you say mission. Okay. We're gonna have a state here. Color braces. So this is to trigger the is open. So if it's open, it should display this now. So we cut this and paste here. Make it pretty. Should have like a class name. This class is absolute. And it should also have a BG of pound 141414. I would like to split my screen for us to view this better. Okay, so let's click on this. There you go. You can see the BG and the absolute. So we're gonna get this a W screen. Alright, so as we give it right 0, it's went this way. Let's give this W a 4 instead. Right, 0 texts. It's gonna be okay, that's not pound BBBABA, so it's visible. Text is gonna be MD. That didn't do anything. Height, let's give it a height of 96 perhaps. You know, let's give this text center. Say P of 4. Say space Y give it 4. So space Y is not working because it's just one item. It's gonna work here. Space Y 4. There you go. I think this menu is quite okay. Let's give this a margin top of 4. Okay. So we're done for this menu, and let's go ahead to start styling the remaining one, which is the hero text. So quickly in this hero text, so in this hero text we're gonna have 2 divs actually. In this one it's gonna have a H1 and it's also gonna have a P tab. Let's quickly just grab this from here, close this. Come here, grab this as well, close this and just paste. So the second div you're gonna have this is actually images. I didn't really make a button of it, it's just some images from the assets folder. So it's IMG, and here it's gonna be DTN1. Also it's gonna be like Apple Store. The class is gonna be W should be 40. Duplicate this. See button 2. Come over here. Let's import PTN1. PTN is actually for a short form for button. Say assets. BDN. Okay, it's not named BDN, it's named Play Store and Apple Store. So we click Play Store, and this one we change it to 2. Here we just do like this. Store. Let's check it out. Okay, it's here. So this bigger div is gonna have a class, and we say W is full. Then that's a small screen. Above source screen, the W is 3/4, 3/5 actually. Then above that, the W is gonna be 750 pixels. PX is 5 above MB. PX is 0 above MB. Margin left is 20. Let's check that. This is it, 20 margin left. It has a pixels of 750 for this MB. Then we also want to give a margin top of 10. Okay, it has a margin top of 10 as well. I think I should just duplicate this to show the phone view. But for the phone view, it's just gonna take the whole screen, while for this it's gonna have a width of 750, margin left of 20, margin top of 10. Give it a space by 5, and for this we're gonna give this a class name. Say above small screen it's flex, gap is 5. We're pretty much done with this hero and hero text. Let's go back to this hero where they are assigned. In here, we want to give this a background. I would have done this first so that you could see the beauty in this, but that's alright. By the way, we're just gonna do it now. I'm gonna add a background color. I'm gonna give it a height of screen. I'm gonna give it about the small screen should have a height of 50 pH actually. Above the large screen, it's gonna be height of screen again. W a screen. Gonna have an ID for that for this header because it's you're gonna have an ID for home. Let's check that out. Okay. I also like to come back to this header and remove this temporal BG, which was just to see what we were doing, and come back. Cool. We like to add an image. We like to add this image here. I also want to add this text. I'm gonna give it like a color and give this a color as well. So let's go here. Say img. This we can just say hero image from vector. Let me just say hero vector. Import hero vector. Click on assets, and it's here to SVG. Let's just see how it looks like. Haha, it's kind of very huge. The image is quite big actually. So let's see last name. Last name is going to be W4. You're gonna have a div. We want to wrap it up in this div actually. That's why we say W4. Then we will give this div the real weight. Let's make this pretty. Yeah, we say W2/5. That's block. Then hidden. We don't want it to be like in the small screen, so we cannot hide it in the small screen. You want to hide it in the small screen, but we want it to be displayed here, so that's why we're saying hidden or above small screen. It should be block. Yeah, we'll give this a flex. And justify between to give it a very large space in between them. Then we would like to give this text styling, and I said we were done, but I forgot to kind of like style text. So let's style the H1 first. This H1 is going to be text white. Text is 4XL for small screen. Large screen text is 6XL. Let's just come up with this P. Give the text of D6, D6, D6. Kind of like a light gray text. You can also give it a text of gray 100, but I think I like this one better. Give it a font light. Text is LG, but above small screen text is XL. Let's check it out. That this is a text of 6XL, XL, 4XL, large. You want to give this a margin bottom 10 to give this space. Afterwards, we also want to see PR18. So like shift a bit from the right for the smaller view. This works. This I would like to just give it a flex. We say flex call, then above empty we say flex row. That way this gap of 5 would work here as well. I would also like to add font, so let's get over to Google. Actually use Google fonts for all my fonts. So type Google fonts, click on Google fonts. Let's check if they have this font called Auto. So we have something like a header. And we have this other section. Let me just call them about header.jsx. say about hero.jsx RAFC. Let's close this up because it's kind of crowded already. We head to the about. This text, say about header, import that, import. It's not coming up yet. Say about hero. Close that up. And see if it's gonna come up. Nope, it's not coming up. So say import about header from .d no the components about header and copy this text, replace this two, come over here, check all up, it's there, and hit there. We head over to the about section and give this an ID of about. And give this an ID of about. So about the about header. So in this about header, we'll have a patron and a p tag. This patron, let's just copy this text from here. This is actually our reference. There we get this. Paste it. The p tag. Copy this one. We can paste it here. The Steve. We don't want it to take the full space, so say in the street W 3/5 space Y is scroll about the ND. There's a space on the vertical axis is 5. For the Hatron text 111.827. This is unit call, by the way. Text 3XL. Then the text that's 5XL. For the beta, it's gonna have a class text. It's gonna be 52552, and the text is just gonna be text base. This means it's just text the normal text ratio for it. For the small screen though, and for the large screen text, it's gonna be XL. Fonts, it's gonna be light. Both ways. Let's check it out. Okay. Look good. Look good. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I should give it a font. Wait. Medium. Maybe to just sticking it up or something. Then for the about hero, I like to have the PG F9 7F4. In my coming tutorials, I'm going to choose this kind of colors on my text because it's kind of stressing me out, and I know it's stressing you out too. I apologize on this. I will make it better next time. H is 4, 5, PX is 5, I should say P5 actually. P5, and these PX is 10, PY is 14, and that is 2X, so space-wise 10. Just say gap 10. We have a div here. We're gonna have another div here. Let's just quickly add the image in this div. CSRC. That's all it about. Hero. ALT. This is some of this. Import about hero. Assets. Think about hero. Give me this class of W4. You want to give this a class of W4 for small screen, but above MD is no, SM actually is W204. Let's check that out quickly. So this is the image. This is the space for text, but we are yet to add this big space. You're gonna have a H1. Yeah, let me check something. Okay, it is the same. It's quite similar styling to this. So I'll grab this first here. This is actually 2. This is 3. We're also gonna grab the link to this will be in the description as well, so you could view the already done work. It's also in the description in the GitHub. It's gonna have a P. The P tag is gonna have this. So paste. Gonna have another P. Come here and copy this lovely text. I need to join the platform. It's gonna have a class. Let me check if it has the same. So it's quite the same with this color, but the font is not kind of light, so we paste this, say MB3, and copy this up and paste this here. It's kind of huge. Maybe text Excel is quite too big, I don't know. Let's remove it first and check it out. I don't know yet. Perhaps I'm gonna change the fonts later. This div is to be supposed to have its width, so say SM is W305. Is Y is 5. Then above the NV space Y is 10. Okay. So guys, let's create this view. I'm gonna create this view now. We head over to this components, create a folder called payments. We also head over to landing page, create a file called payments.jsx, RAFCE. Go to the landing page, bring the payments. From there. So for this payment, we are going to have 2 components in the payments folder. One is payments container.jsx. The second one is payments main. You could just name it main and container, but I like to be extra. I want to close this up because they are so much. We'll head over back to the payments, and here we will say payment container. Let's import it. Okay, it's correct now. You head over to this payment container, and in this payment container we would bring the payment main inside. Let's import that. Payment main. Let's head over to this payment main to style it. So in this payment main, I'm gonna give it a class of full, and medium screen should have a width of 1/2 and space y of 5. Here it should be a div. Div should have a space y of 5. Here should be h1 and 2 p tags. This h1, we're gonna grab it from here. So make payments. The p tag, we'll grab this one from here.
So I'd like to head over to the about header, grab this, paste here. You also grab this one as well and paste here. Let's change this to 2XL and here 3XL. We're gonna leave this P tag for now. We're gonna have a div here, and this is gonna have a div. This is gonna have an image and a P tag. This P tag is gonna have this text. It's gonna have this styling, and this div is gonna have a class of flex, gap, tree. Then above MD is gap 4. This is gonna have an image called step 1. And this div is gonna be duplicated 4 times. Make this prettier first. Then let's duplicate this div 4 times. 4. Change here to step 2, step 3, step 4. Let's import the images. Say import step 1 from assets and step 1 the SVG. Duplicate this 4 times. Ctrl D 2, Ctrl D 3, Ctrl D 4 for the 4th image. Then we copy this text individually one by one. So copy this one, paste here. Let's check how it looks like on the browser. Okay, so this is how this currently looks like. This is our images connecting to themselves. This is the first step, second step, third step, fourth step. I like to put this in this container, this white container, and also bring in this image as well. So how are we gonna do that? Is we're gonna head over to this payment container that contains this main payment. Give it a BG of white, flex, justify between. Actually, there's an image that's supposed to be here. That's why I'm saying justify between. That's between this main section and this hero. Let's say payment vector. Let's import. So let's check to see the image. So the image is here already. Now that the image is displayed here, Let's give this a form. What I mean by form, like, let's make this better. I want to give this a full width, a padding on the x-axis of 5, padding on the y-axis of 10. That's a small screen, actually. It's been a while we've come to the small screen to actually look at how, yeah. We also want to give this a width of 1/2. It's hidden in the small screen, but above the large screen it's displayed. So it's kind of hidden now, you can't see it, but it's displayed in the large screen. Come back here. We want to have a P of 10 and make it rounded. Give it to Excel for rounded. Okay. Kind of like have this tiny pattern here, but you're not gonna see like the white background or anything because we have not yet added styling to this payment itself. So we're gonna head over to payments to give it here it's gonna be F9, F7, F4, PY is 12, PX is 5, of MD, P is 20. Let's check. So now you can see the background and the pattern of 12, 5, 20. Also here as well. We are done with this section. Would like to add this lastly. We kind of forgot to add it here. This is gonna be in the payments main. No, we go beneath this. Gonna have a div. Div is gonna have 2 images. This is gonna be btn1. Duplicate this. Make this btn2. Give each of them a class of 40. We copy this, paste. Oh, it has an alt already. Come here and just duplicate this one. Say now, just gonna say btn1, btn2. Cut this. The first one is gonna be Apple Store, but it's gonna be black. The second one is gonna be Play Store, black. Let's just say Play Store, Apple Store. Check. Okay, so we're gonna give those flags, and we're gonna say flex call. Above MV is flex row, so small screen it's gonna have a column, large screen is gonna stay side by side. We want to give this a gap, general gap of 5. Let's check it out. 5, 5. Now we can head over to the next section. Let's go over to the next section. So the next section is receive payments section. So we are going to go to the landing page, create a file, call it receive payments.jsx, ROAFCE, enter. We head over to the landing page, receive payments, bring it over, close these guys that we don't need anymore, come to the receive payment. In this receive payment, we want to have background color of background color of 141414. It's gonna be having this two divs. I think a div and another div is gonna have a h1. And two p tags. This h1 is gonna be receive payments. So the p tag is gonna be this one here. Copy. You can actually use something like lorem 40 if you don't want to be coming here and copying and pasting this text, but I feel like it's better you make use of text than lorem. It's gonna make it look more like realistic, like this website is being consumed, it's being used. Give this a class and a width of half, like you want it to take half of the view. You could see it here, but it's quite dark. It's very dark. We want to give this a space of Y5 here. It's gonna have a text 3XL. This p tag is gonna have a text of base. Above the MD is text of extra large, and the text is gonna have this color. It says D6, 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 D6. That's too much D6. It's a MB5. Copy this. Paste. Let's check that out. Let's give this a text of white. We have not given this a text of white. Let's check it out. Okay, looks cool. I want to change this font. I don't like it. It does not look as good as the one I used here. So I'm going to change this font, but I would like to change it at the end of the video. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see how I will use the local font. Below this div, I would like to have a button that says become a merchant. It's actually the button from the header. So I'm just gonna go to the header, copy this button, come to receive payment, paste it, and check if it looks good. It does look good actually. Go up here. Let's give this like some patterns or so. So we say px is 5, py is 12. This is for the small screen. So you can see the px is 5, py is 12. Let's give the larger screen some padding. For the larger screen, we just say MVP is 20. Let's go check it out. This is looking better right now than it was previously. Let's see if we can add this image, so we could just bring this all together because it still looks rough to me. So I'll close this div for now. In this div, I give it an image tag. This I'm just gonna say I don't know what to call these. Let's just say image import. This is a very bad naming to use, but right now I'm just confused on what to name it, so please bear with me. This is the name of the image is pay amico, if I'm getting that right. Scan to pay. Okay. Okay, I think I spelled this wrong. This is it. I could see that so I changed this to receive payments, and I think it's a very okay name than the one that was there the last time. Let's give this a class of w is 1/2. That's half of the screen. It should be hidden in small screen. It should be hidden. Then in larger screen it should be unblock. We give this image a class of w full to take up the half width. Then this text, the 1/2 should be for SM, not for, yeah, so this is taking the full screen while this is taking half of the screen. Now I think it's time to introduce flex, justify between items, center to this, and it looks amazing. Let me check. It looks good. It looks good. We head over to landing page, create a file, name it mission.jsx, RAFCE. Head over to pages, bring in a mission here. In this mission we're gonna have this kind of like a background image of this beautiful lady, but I kind of remembered that this picture contained 33 MB, which we kind of not want to use for this tutorial. I won't want you to have something that's huge in your system, so we're just gonna make this maybe plain or something. We're not just gonna add this background image because we don't want it. We don't want this background image. You're gonna have this class, let's say bg black, bg opacity maybe 75, is going to be h1 and a p tag and some buttons again. Let's go to this payments main, copy this, paste it beneath here, come here, import btn1 from Apple Store transparent. Then here would be Play Store transparent. Let's head here. We have an error. Yeah, I think we should name this btn2. The error's gone. So we can see Apple Store and Play Store. We copy this. Let's just copy this to text so we won't keep coming here. Paste it here. Got this one. Paste it there. Give those a simple styling of text. 3XL text white RFCE. Make this prettier. Class name here is gonna be text base for small screen, text XL for large screen. Text is gonna be count D6. Then I think we gotta give this a text to center. Okay, the text to center. Let's give this a flex call. When it's flex column, then item center becomes justify center. Justify center becomes items center. This looks okay already. Let's say 10. Then above MD, let's say M of 20. Let me see. It's actually look quite tiny. So let's just say W. Let's make this 3/5 if it makes more sense. Doesn't make much sense. Let's make this MY instead because it's quite affecting the position. Okay. Give this a P10. Rounded to XL. W full. Then here it's MD. Okay, this looks better. And let's give them spacing. So we say gap 5. they all have equal spacing. This is not as pretty as this one is, but I think it's better than having an image that's gonna take such amount of space on your system. Lastly, let's create this footer. Alright, FCE, come to the landing page, bring your footer, in the footer you want to give this a background color. It's a very dark background color, but I don't think it's black, so it's a PG pound 141414. Give it a px of 5, but for the larger screen it's a px of 20. Py, just give it a p of 5. Then for the larger screen it's py of 10. Let me see if it's gonna be visible. It's not showing anything that much, but it's gonna start showing things when we keep coding. Make this div, make this div. This div should have a h1 and a p tag, and we come here to copy it. Say be the first to know when we launch. Be the first to know when we launch. This one is, we're still building, join our waiting list now. If you like typing, you can type this, but typing this is just gonna make this tutorial longer than it is. So head over to the mission, copy this, paste here. React doesn't like this, so just gonna say pause to get this apostrophe. You want to make this 2XL, make this 4XL. We come here and copy this. Okay, this looks good. We want to create this input tab and search. We're not gonna apply any integration on it, just gonna make it plain and dumb. Gonna have an input tab for the input. Also gonna have an input again. Input. This type is gonna be submit because it's supposed to be like a button. So let's see if we can grab the class of this button here. Since it's white, it should have similar button. Paste, and this should be PG white rounded MD H of 12 P of 2 PX of 4 W of full Then for the large screen it's W72. Let's check if it looks good. It looks terrible. It kind of looks terrible, but I will fix that. It's a flex, item center, justify between here. So give this some, I don't know, flex, column, flex row, gap of maybe 2. Okay, it has a gap. We'll fix this. Flex column, flex row. Okay, good. I just give this a gap of 5. So these two could have a gap. Here we would like to give this a text of gray 500. Should also have placeholder. So we can say placeholder, and the placeholder says enter your email. Then give this a placeholder that says text gray 500 again. Okay, it looks better than it actually did before. It looks better than it did before. We like to give this border beneath it. So here we're gonna say border B actually for border bottom, border 42442. Get this beautiful color. We're also gonna give this maybe a pattern bottom of 5 to have this bottom beneath it. Yeah, let's have a div. This div has a p tag that says all rights are reserved. This div also have some contacts, like some icons you could use to contact on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So you see BS Facebook, import it, BS Twitter. It's now X. Maybe I should just put Twitter X instead. And BS Instagram. Import it. So this P, we're just gonna take this. Paste it over here. We're gonna remove from this place to this place. You're also gonna give this the styling as well. Space X5. We're also gonna flex item center gap 5. we want to give all of them kind of like a hover. So we just say hover text orange 500 cursor pointer. Copy this class, paste it up there, look it up. This is supposed to be in flex, so we're gonna say flex item center justify between. You can see the hover working. This is also gonna have py5. This flex is gonna be column of DND. It's gonna be row. Okay. It should also have a gap of 5 so that there'll be space between these two. I think we're pretty much done. We just need to add the real fonts, and also we need to add some maybe just motions to make this better. Let's head over back to my GitHub to get it and click on fonts, copy it. Then here we're just gonna the GitHub file downloader, click on the first one, paste it, enter, and it's downloading and saving it. It's done. Here I'm gonna go to download, and this is it right here. I'm extracting it. It's been extracted. Rename it fonts because the name is kind of too long. So it's here. We're gonna be using the CSS to access this font. So head over to the CSS. I'm gonna remove this because we don't need it anymore. You see add font, space, font, family, say author, src, URL, then say fonts, author, medium, .otf. This is kind of supposed to be in like this. These are all gotten from the font, the light, the medium, the regular. You're also gonna say add font space, we're just gonna copy this name, copy it, go to the CSS, paste it, .opf. Now beneath here, we want to give this patron this cabinet name. Also, I just can't pronounce it well. So for the patron, the font family is this. Cross my finger if it works. I don't know if it's working, so let's check. And it works. It looks better already. It looks 10 times better than the last font. And for this one, it's gonna be auto. I think it's the light one, but let's just add the auto. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. It looks better. I don't know why this text is very tiny. I have to check it out, but it looks good to me. It looks better than the last one. Let's just make this Excel to give it a better look. Yeah, I think I like it now. It looks good. Now let's add like maybe some hover to this button, and we're done. Transition. Transform. Duration 300 over minus translate y 1. It looks good. Let's copy these and just add to this one. Looks better. Copy this. Add here. It was the styling. Give this a flex. Item center. Gap. 2. Text of white. Get a gap of 5 instead. In text as Excel, maybe. Okay. I also forgot to add this in the mission. So let's go over to the mission. The landing page mission. Give this an ID of mission. Let's check it out. Okay. So let's give this a fixed position for the header. I want the background that was used in this hero. So copy this, paste. So because this has a fixed position, we need a space between here. I'm gonna head over to the hero where it's located. And between the header and this div, it's gonna have an empty div here. The class name of H20. And for small screen, we want to hide this nav bar we added to the header. So I'll give it a class name of hidden and flex. So paste that here. And there you go. So we've come to the end of our tutorial. Please support me by liking, sharing this video. You could add some hovers to this if you want, and the rest. Please comment, like, share, and repost. Thank you so much for watching and staying tuned to the end. I'm Code.js, and goodbye.
So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for coming to my page. Stick around for more and do turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.